Joining me are two honorary presidents of the AfricaEurope Foundation. Among others, the foundation seeks to unlock new opportunities to transform Africa-Europe relations. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is ex-Liberian president and Nobel Laureate. She joins us from Monrovia. And Mary Robinson is first woman president of Ireland and chair of the Elders. She's based in Dublin. Thank you all for your time. Ma'am Sirleaf, I'll start with you. Ambition is theme for the first Africa-Europe Forum. Now, that ambition includes accelerating social, economic and political change. Liberian activists have been making a case for a strong political will to stem systemic corruption. Now, critics point to lip service. So how is the foundation positioning itself to address issues like these?
Liberia has strong relationship with European countries, as do all other African countries. And in the partnership relationship with those countries, it is clear that transparency and accountability is a requirement to ensure that activities supported and financed through this bilateral relationship is observed. But I'm glad that the AfricaEurope Foundation provides another opportunity to be able to stress the importance of fighting corruption. And we can use the Abraham Index of African Governance, which we use, that attempts to track the progress, the level, the constraints of governance in all of our countries.
Leaders on the continent are shifting to a more progressive partnership with global powers. Will the AfricaEurope Foundation provide a win-win scenario?
There is a need for a much more mature, equal partnership. And, you know, both continents are linked closely to each other and have never worked through a really in-depth partnership. Now, at the forum that's just taken place, we had very key leaders like Kristalina Georgieva, the head of the International Monetary Fund, taking part in the whole health session because she knows and has spoken openly about the importance for African countries of helping them to have the fiscal space for a recovery. She has the special drawing rights. She's urging countries to, recognize that this isn't just a health issue. It's an economic issue. It's a crisis issue. It's an inequality issue.
A staggering 33 million people face acute food insecurity in Africa, the World Vision says. How would the Africa-Europe Agri-Food Partnership help to address this?
There is an agriculture subgroup in the foundation that will, of course, be focusing on how the foundation can again draw more attention to its advocacy role, to being able to prioritize agriculture in our countries, focusing on the areas of most need. And that's the informal sector, where most of agriculture activity takes place among women, women who have less than full access to the factors of production as relates to agriculture. So
the African Union and Africa CDC are concerned that vaccines donated to many African countries through the COVAX program are not recognized by EU travel certificate. Now, you have an Africa-Europe Health Alliance on your agenda for the forum. Does this not undermine vaccine equality?
Our high-level group, which Ellen and I are both on, of the AfricaEurope Foundation, shortly after the launch of the foundation, took the decision to make vaccine equity the subject of its first call to action. And the manifesto was co-signed by leading personalities across Africa and Europe, and is a basis for us focusing on the political and policy action required. So if it is felt that the move to have this European passport, which still isn't fully clear, if it becomes in any way a barrier, the AfricaEurope Foundation will be on the case.
In the post-pandemic recovery, a key focus will be on redefining the role of cities, as 2/3 of the global population are projected to live in cities by 2050. How will your partnership lead to improved well-being for urban dwellers?
A key area for largely concentrated urban areas is energy. I have been meeting the Women Leaders Network, have been having sessions on energy, and we're talking about a clean cooking solution, something in which focus is brought to bear on the types of methods for having energy for cooking needs to change, to move away from fossil fuels types of organizations, to ensure that we have solutions that take us away from coal, which is the one that is largely used in many of our rural communities, even in urban communities in African countries.
So finally, let me end with you, Ma'am Robinson. What does the foundation hope to achieve in the next 5 years for Africa and Europe?
Whether it's for health, the climate crisis, or other issues, the moment is now. And we urgently need bold ideas and action to reshape Africa's and Europe's common future together. And these need to be inclusive. They need to be transgenerational. I'm a great believer in the intergenerational dialogue, and sustainable, to address today's environmental, economic, social, health and technological challenges. We're seeing the potential for a new chapter in Africa-Europe relations at the more political level, helped a lot by this platform of platforms that can reach out and link, open up and build more trust and face tough issues honestly.
Thank you all for your time on Africa News today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching, and goodbye.